My name is Torey, and I'm a licensed professional counselor in the city of New Orleans. When Angel was born, she started turning purple because she wasn't getting enough oxygen. And I was just overwhelmed because I didn't know if she was going to live or not. The midwife put an oxygen tank on her and gave her oxygen, and she started crying and came alive. And it was a beautiful day after that. Most beautiful days of my life. I just liked the name Angel. It was just beautiful. It was an angel. And at that time, she was an angel to both myself and my mother. When Angel was growing up, she was a funny kid. She always was playful and making jokes and liked adventure. She was a lot like me. We did a lot of things together, but she was fun. One night, Angel and I had a disagreement, and she just went into her room, and I was cooking dinner. Maybe 30 minutes later, someone knocked on the door. It was a heavy knock. And I went to the door, and there was a police officer, and he asked to go to her room. He opened the door, and Angel was all cut up and bloody on her wrists.
I got a call from the sheriff's department saying that there was a young girl being taken to St. Tammany Hospital in Covington, and I proceeded to meet the girl and her family.
Miss Jeannie was a support to me at that time, sitting in the emergency room, not knowing how Angel got there in the first place, except that she was all cut up, and not realizing that she would do something like that.
Angela was not very talkative. She seemed more like embarrassed and fearful, scared. And I asked her if it was okay if I talked to her mother, and she said yes.
She was the go-between everyone in that emergency room at that time. She invited me to meet with her periodically and just discuss any kinds of services that Angela and I might need.
As a case manager, I refer individuals and family members to local resources.
Through those contacts that she offered me, I was able to network with so many other people and get the help and support that I needed to get through this and to help Angel. I am a counselor. That is my profession. And it was even more devastating for me to go through that and not be able to reach my own child, and for her to go to that extent. I didn't recognize any of the signs that, and it could happen to anyone. If it hadn't been for Volunteers America and Miss Jeannie's efforts, I don't know where we would be today, really, honestly. We both have grown tremendously in that time, and our relationship is like almost to where I dreamed it, I wanted it to be.